Hello and welcome to this first look of, I think it's the Imperial Agents hardback Codex. It arrived today, it's the release day, so that's a bonus. If you started your Christmas holidays and things, hope you're having a great time so far. But if you've still got another week at work or a few days left at school, then I hope you're looking forward to your break. I think I've got some paints and things as well. Yeah, some paints. There we go. And this is it. So this is just going to be my first look. I'm going to get the review out for this Wednesday, but that won't be the only video out this Wednesday. Stay tuned to the channel, and there'll be something else for you all. So this is the Codex. I think one of these is £25 new. It's hardback, which is great. That's the reverse. It says for the Emperor. So on. In the review, I'll focus on who this book really is for, because it seems to incorporate quite a few sort of armies and sections for the Imperium. Let's just unwrap this. Now there are still rumours that Sisters of Battle are going to come out. It does seem very strange and odd that Sisters of Battle should be in this book if they are indeed going to release it. But if you've seen a few things floating around, there are specific rules for some models in this book, and they quote the Sister Sororitas book. So that might be an indicator that they will release them, but it does seem odd. I mean, in my opinion, why not just change the pictures and things for the new models and wait a little while? I don't see what the rush is to release this, because it doesn't include the custodians. Here we go, this is what we've got. So we've got Cult Mechanicus, Aeronautica Imperialis, Adeptus Astra Telepathica, Adepta Sororitas, Death Watch, Grey Knights, Legion of the Damned, Officio, Assassinorum, and the Inquisition. So as you can see, you know, lots of old metal models. I think they're actually made to order now with resin, but you obviously have to go on GW's website and see. So there we go, name of the Emperor, and so on. Priesthood of Mars. All this artwork we've seen before. I think we've seen that artwork as well. Bearers of the Witch Site. Before I continue though, I'll just say that this book, unfortunately it's a bit bent there, but this book will set you back. It's 136 pages, so not 100, but you know, a little bit more than that. Sisters of Battle look, a Death Watch, Grey Knights, Legion of the Damned, Hidden Blades are the Assassinorum, Emperor's Will, so the Inquisition, Warriors of the Emperor. They got everything from Space Marines to Inquisition to Sisters to Grey Knights, Imperial Guard, no Death Watch. I can think they might be just there though, but I think they're more Grey Knights. Can't really tell from here. There we go, so you got some Grey Knights, Space Wolves, Death Watch, Ultramarines, more Ultramarines, Death Watch. Again, got Sisters of Battle, Imperial Guard, Inquisition, some Assassins milling about, got Tech Priest. There we go. So this is the meat of the book then. So Forces of the Imperium, so you've got Armory of the Imperium, Psychout Grenades, Condemner, Bolter, it's a Psyshock, one use only. I mean, I'll go through any sort of new weapons I can see in the review. Okay, so this is how they've split it up. So you've got firstly Cult Mechanicus, so you've got the Tech Priest Engine Seer, Nice to see him with his own data sheet. I think he had his own little rules or whatnot on the sort of sheet that he comes with when you build him. I think he was included in that Lehman Russ kit as well. But either way, he's 40 points. He's a Tech Priest Engineer. You can use him as an HQ choice. It looks like. And the elites, you can have an Engineer congregation which includes him, and there must be servitors. Faction and allies, basically part of armies of the Imperium. So, and then you got the servitors. So it's nice that they've got this sort of like little faction for the Cult Mechanicus. It's pretty cool. Then you've got Canticles of the Omnissiah. So literally 2 data sheets. Aeronautica Imperialis. Hey, so you got fast attack and an HQ. You got an officer of the fleet. Don't know where you can get that model from. I don't even know what that model is. Maybe it's an Imperial Guard model. I don't know. I've never seen him sort of individually, but maybe he does exist. I'll certainly go and have a look for him. Then you got some Valkyries. Then you got the Telepathica. So you got a Primaris Psyker. You got an Astropath. You got a Word Vein Psychers. See, they look exactly the same. And then those two are very similar, except for the heads, really. Then you got Adepta Sororitas. War Gear List. You got Task Force going on here. You got Canoness, which is your HQ. You've also got a Ministorum Priest. Another HQ, and he's just got a wooden club. So I mean, I've seen how powerful they are in Dark Souls. So yeah, they might work in this. Then you've got Uriah Jacobus, the Protector of the Faith. There you go. He's 100 points. Then you've got Battle Sisters Squad, Repentia Squad. Sororitas Command Squad. I mean, this is just the ultimate troll. If all these models are getting plastic kits and things, it is the ultimate troll from GW. If they're released any time next year, oh dear, why? Is my first question. Why? You got some Arco Flagellants. You got some Crusaders. I mean, I like the model sort of like up to there, but then the head, it just doesn't work for me. Death Court Assassins look cool though. Celestian Squad, Dominion Squad, Seraphim Squad. Models looking very outdated now. Sororitas Rhino, the Immolator, Retributor Squad, and an Exorcist. Penitent Engines, Ecclesiarchy, Battle Conclave. Getting more and more difficult to sort of... So there you go. So it sort of gives you a Sisters of Battle sort of Codex in a way, but it's going to look really, really odd if they have made new models and they bring out the Codex and then you've got this as well. It's just going to look very odd. Then you got the appendix for them. Then you got the Death Watch. Here we go. So you got the Veterans, which is in the Death Watch Codex, and then you've got Corvus Blackstar, which again is in the Death Watch Codex. It just gives you some more information about them. Grey Knights, you've got Terminator Squad, an Intercept Squad, Nemesis Dread Knight, Land Raider, Crusader, and Redeemer. So again, it gives you like a Demon Hunter Strike Force. Again, I just find it strange that they don't have obviously the whole army list in this little faction, but there you go. And then you got the weapons. Legion of the Damned. Again, pretty damn old models now. I'd love some plastic versions of these in a box set, like a box set of 10 or 20, something like that. And it is literally just one page for them, which is that. And it goes on to like the forces and things. Officio Assassinorum. This is the main reason why I got it, because I didn't get the White Dwarf with these rules for my Execution Force box set. So I only had the rules in that box set for Execution Force. That was it. So this is the main reason why I personally bought the book. Although I might be a bit sort of negative towards it, it's nice for me to have rules for my assassins here, as well as some other rules for things. But yeah, this is why I got it. The main reason. All of these assassins in here. So you've got the Vindica, the Calidus, the Eversaw, the Calexis, and then you've got an Execution Force formation too. And they've got the Preferred Enemy Warlord rule. And then you've got the appendix, and then you've got the war gear for all of them, which is great. And then you've got the Inquisition, Inquisitor Cotias. Nice to have sort of updated rules in a way for him. I've got that model. I haven't got Karamazov, but I have Cotias, and I have a few sort of Inquisition models like the Death Court Assassins as well. So there you go, some Inquisition, Ordo Malleus Inquisitor, an Ordo Hereticus Inquisitor, and an Ordo Xenos Inquisitor, and then you've got some Acolytes. You've got Demon Host, which do have the special rules Demon finally, and then you've got a Monkey. And then you've got a Jokero Weaponsmith. I've heard he's pretty good at sort of modifying your guns and stuff. But there you go. Then you've got Chimera, and then you've got a Henchman Warband, which has a nice colourful selection of them. The appendix. And then you've got Inquisitorial Relics. And that's it. The book sort of ends there. So, I mean, it's an odd one. It really is an odd one because it has rules for lots of different little factions. As you can see, we've got everything here from. We've got such a mix of units and things. It's cool in a way if you've got sort of a Sisters of Battle army. I mean, this is quite a late book, but it is cool if you have one of those armies, because then at least you've got this book and you can, make some squads, make some army lists and things, and then mix and match, add some Grey Knights in there, add some Inquisition in there, and so on. And it's cool if you've got like a little Legion of Damned force, or like myself, some assassins. It's just nice in a way to have lots of these different factions. Like I say, what have we got? We'll count them up, shall we? So we got Cult Mechanicus, Aeronautica Imperialis, Telepathica, Sororitas, Deathwatch, Grey Knights, Legion of the Damned, Assassins, and Inquisition. So look at that, guys. You've got nine little separate forces in here that you can mix and match, make little formations. Just the possibilities are endless. And on the back of this now, we've had a lot of Imperial stuff, Imperium stuff, sort of good guys, as it were, stuff. Obviously, depends on your perspective and things. I think it's really time that we, busted out a lot more of the Xenos stuff and a lot more of the enemies of the Imperium. To have a book that has 9 separate, little factions for the Imperium is just testament to just how much Games Workshop leans on, Space Marines and the Imperium of Man and things compared to all of the other forces. But as I said before, it's just nice to have all of these little factions in one book. So this book is not going to be for everyone, but I'm going to have a full read of it, and I'm going to give you a full review on the Wednesday. This is just like a first look. So join me on Wednesday for the full review, and there'll also be another Warhammer Wednesday video on that day too. So thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.